Alrighty, welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator. Today we'll be doing a few more contracts before springtime here, and just getting that money up so that way we can be good to go for springtime for buying seed and liquid fertilizer. So last episode we finished up with, did one liming mission, did a solid fertilizer mission, and now we have a few more fields to go for this dry fertilizer. Give us a little extra pocket change. That way we can buy some seeds and liquid fertilizer. Very easy in this game to think you're gonna do something and then in 5 hours later you actually get to it. Very easy just to keep putting off stuff and finding other things to do. Man, what was that sign doing in my way? How dare that sign be where it should be, on the side of the road. I know these videos aren't too popular, but thank you for those who do watch them. I really appreciate it. It just keeps me not getting burnt out on just doing one or two games, making these farming sim ATS videos, R Factor videos. It just helps not get burnt out on just making just one or two games of content, because with the BeamNG stuff, I was getting pretty burnt out there. That's why, I know it's not probably a popular choice, but that's why right now it's just, BeamNG is just 2 days a week for videos, but 2 videos still isn't bad for those. You know, if I ever get burnt out like on iRacing stuff, you might see more videos of like BeamNG starting to pop up maybe to like 3 days a week, but as of right now, just they're gonna be both on Tuesday and Thursdays when they're gonna be uploaded. So, but they're not gonna be stopping. But I'm not gonna stop recording those. But I can't believe I already have like 100 BeamNG videos. I mean, that just seems like I just started those not too long ago. This is, I think, episode 10 of Farming Sim. Close to having 10 episodes of ATS, American Truck Simulator. Yeah, and then have quite a few, I think we're like 15 videos for R Factor, between my older R Factor videos and the new ones that I've been starting to put out. Finally able to record the in-car cams of the races. I tried doing it before, but I found out that R Factor does not like to be recorded full screen, at least for me it didn't. So I had to do border. I had to do it non-full screen, so that's why in some of the videos you see the top bar across the screen with the X on the top right. Just nice something to mix it up for a while and run against the AI instead of real people. Don't have to really worry about hurt feelings. I know if R Factor 2 comes out on sale, I'll probably end up getting that and doing some videos with the Dirtworks Design beta mods, because they have a few tracks out for R Factor 2, and I think they have the street stocks and their beta late models out right now, so try out those if the game comes out on sale. Bad thing about old games like R Factor and R 2003 is with a lot of mods and stuff, download links to those mods don't work anymore, so I was gonna re-download the NR 2003 mod Cross Speedway with the late models. I made one video with those, but download links don't work anymore, so it's like can't really do anything with those anymore. It's kind of thing of the past now. So then after that I re-downloaded R Factor 1, and luckily on Dirtwork Designs, their Facebook page, they have all the mod links still, so most of them. They have the tracks and everything. .1% done with this field, so getting close, and then we just have 2 more fields after this, unless there's a contract or 2 that comes up with the fertilizing. Then we'll get those done here quick. We'll check each day, so that was before. I know 3 days. I think might end up changing down to 2-day seasons here, just for after this, after we get done with these contracts, just because 3 days takes a lot of extra time. And we don't really have many fields. Whole extra we turn down from 3-day months to 2-day months. That's a whole extra 12 days that we'll be getting rid of, so I'll save some time. And we play on, it's not like we speed up the time anyways on here, so. Don't really have to worry about not being able to get into our fields. Should be close to done on this pass here with this field. Should be able to complete it here shortly. There we go. Completed this field, so collect. Alrighty, let's go to the next field here. We got field 12 and field 13. You can see our nitrogen content for the fields we have. Bit of a deep drop here, so I guess. Yeah, I'm not gonna go through there. I don't want to get stuck, so we'll go around, go to the field drive, and yeah, nice thing about like fertilizer spraying and stuff, it doesn't take too long and get a decent payout for it. So most expensive part of it is buying the actual fertilizer. Yeah, and then got done with that contract there. There's probably noticed a quick little cut and probably screen changed just a little bit, but taking a break for going to get some supper. Had some buffalo wings, both sauce ones and dry rub. Really good. Ate probably way too many, but it's usually how it goes with wings. They're bone-in ones, so it doesn't really more bone than actual meat, but we'll definitely have enough for liquid fertilizer and stuff like that. Make sure train is not coming. Don't have to worry about that way because the train only comes one way on this map. Field 13. I guess we'll just do field 12 here first. Yeah, most of these missions, unlike the harvesting ones where I want to get pretty much the full field, it's nice that you don't have to get the full field in it. There, like, when you get towards the end of this contract, you'll see where there's a part where I didn't fertilize it, so gives you a little bit of room for error. But with the harvesting contracts, I like to get the full field when I'm doing it, so that way I can get that extra crop, and so that way I can sell it for extra money. Get a decent paycheck doing that for those missions. There's the train right there. Man, this field's going quick. On our second pass, and we're already over halfway complete. Yeah, we definitely bought way too much solid fertilizer, but it is, well, what we'll actually end up doing is wondering if I should put it down on all my fields first, get that nitrogen level up, and then when we run liquid fertilizer in the planter, it'll fine tune it, so won't use as much. I think that's what we'll end up doing. We'll try to put at least a little bit in with the, we won't take the nitrogen level all the way up where it needs to be, so that way once we get to planting with the crop sensors and everything on our tractor we have here, we'll be able to get it perfect for, get the levels perfect for the crop it needed. If that makes any sense. I cannot words right now, so man, I struggled hard with those sentences. Just like huge brain fart right there. Oh, cemetery. I don't know, we might just keep this dry fertilizer to the side to use for contracts only, so I think we might end up just doing that. I think we might buy another liquid tank, so that way we can, we'll bring that other one to the customizer and put a herbicide decal on the side, use that just for herbicide, and then another one for liquid fertilizer, so an extra 8,000. Since I tried emptying it earlier and you couldn't empty it, so just use them for the, I think we'll end up just doing that. Or we'll just put them in the back of the bed, the tanks and seed pallets in the back of the beater truck. almost halfway complete with this mission, so may do 1 or 2 more missions depending on what we'll get for the next couple days, but otherwise I think we're getting really close to getting ready for planting once we go through the winter months. So 71% done on this field, so having a nice glass of Dr. McGillicuddy's butterscotch, that stuff is great. I'm not a huge hard liquor person, but that stuff just goes down so smooth. I mean, great, really good mixture with cream soda or root beer, but it also is just really good just straight up. Could definitely get in trouble with it. No, I usually when I drink, I just go either just Busch Light or Miller Lite. Coors Light sometimes too, but not a huge drinker. Went on a vacation the other day, last weekend, and my brother and I visited German theme bar, so they had a bunch of different German beers and everything, so pretty good. Had a glass of beer there, and I try to pronounce it. I butcher it so much, so I'm not even gonna try to pronounce what I had, but it was well, it was probably on the lighter side, but really good. Collect this mission. Now that we collected, let's see here. Turn this down to 2 days. Now to head back into town with this. Buy a few pallets of seeds and stuff, get those ready. Buy 7 pallets to start off with. Okay, we're still going straight, so that's good. Okay, liquid fertilizer. It's expensive stuff. way too much, but good to have some extra. Never know when you're gonna need it. Alrighty. Get a small trailer with one of these on it. Probably. Oh, that's 20,000. Geez. Look at this one. Not much different, but get a PJ load trailer. Yeah. So when we get to town, I know we'll take out another quick loan here. I know I said I'm not gonna take out loans, but for the sake of moving this series along and not having to constantly do missions here, I'll be taking out another little loan, buying trailer and skid steer, so I'll have pallet forks. One of our purchases, and then we'll buy the cheap skid steer there. Whatever we don't use, we'll buy that, buy the bucket fork. I think that's all we need for right now. So if I put it in road gear, there we go. Now we're cruising. Let's see, what do we have? Let's see here. go. Park this over here. Should have everything that we need for this next season. Unless I'm missing something, which I very well could be. Probably get one of these. No, we're just leasing spending a bunch of money here. But eventually we'll pay it back. Let's see here. There we go. Let's see here. Let's see here. go. This will be useful for when we get to our next harvesting season. Repay some of our loan here. Okay, so those are the mirrors. Fill this up with seed. I was gonna buy a few augers for our grain bins, but I think most of this first harvest we aren't really gonna store. We're just gonna sell straight up. So it's another reason why I also got this truck, so it can hold more stuff. So. Back this in here. Park this in the shop. go organize those pallets over there here quick. Hopefully this doesn't have any problem lifting them. Actually put them right over here. Pallets will get the, there we go. Glad I put the extra weights on the back of this thing because these are pretty heavy right here, the lime ones. Eventually I'll also probably get a forklift, so that way we'll keep that at the shop. That way the loading stuff don't have to bring this back and forth. Even though it's not a far drive, it's just down the street. Just for convenience sake, but don't have the money to do that right now. Nice little skid loader here. Can't haul too heavy of things though, but works for what we need it right now. Forgot we still have a rock pile over here, so just have that sitting on the ground. Eventually take that to the rock crusher. A bunch of things you can open and close. Let's see here. Anything else? Doors. Yeah, basically just the doors. Fit these too wide, it's gonna be tight. No, we won't be able to fit them too wide, so we'll just put them. Together on there. Ratchet straps on there. Put the rest over here, and we'll pick them up when we need them. Wish there was a way you could sell pallets. There could be, I can just don't know about it, but check something here quick. So we're not using the barn right now, we'll just park this in the barn. Go. Sleep till the next day here. Sleep again. Gonna be sleeping here for a bit. Pretty cool sunrise there. Still, till the next season starts. Still doing the 3 days, so that's why it's taking longer right now. Which it should be winter here. There we go. Now it'll be 2 days. Wonder what the temperature is. Currently 26. So, planting for corn and soybeans. Corn begins beginning of April. Alrighty. Winter out right now. Here's the snow. We're in January now, so a few more months. Snowing again, looks like. Got one more month, and then we should be able to hit the fields. First of March. already April 1st. So, let's get this tractor back in. Sitting out all winter. So it is time to plant some corn. Not quite soybeans yet, so take a look at the fields we want to start planting on. Get our planter out, get it filled up here. So I think, if I remember right, we are going to plant field 40 to start off with corn. Then these 3 fields will be doing soybeans for this first season. Got that turned on, so now this. Unhook this trailer for now. Got that full. Alrighty, now we are about ready to go for planting. So let's see, we got crop sensor on. So, get the GPS ready. Aren't planting just yet, but there we go. Now we will start. Turn on the planter there. Just double check the weather, make sure it's all good to corn. Yes. Alrighty. And we are planting. Not too worried about getting in the lines and getting straight lines and everything, because I do not have row crop ready, enabled on this, so, or I don't have that mod downloaded, so. It's a cool mod though, where you have to actually plant it, and it'll actually follow where your planter goes, the lines, or the rows of the plants and everything. Probably be the next few episodes are, it's just me planting. Thing about this planter is it bends, so it's not completely rigid, so uneven terrain is not a huge problem with it. doing it this way. I know you're not supposed to do the end rows first, but doing it this way for this section over here, and then for the other bigger section out there, we'll be doing the end rows last. Yeah, we're having to add a lot of nitrogen to these fields here, so. To get enough money, we can start doing anhydrous too, so that'll definitely help with nitrogen levels. Then we'll pick up the end rows there last. We'll do a loop around, loop or two. Do another pass or two, and then call this an episode. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely have to see over on that side of the field how much I own or in that grassy area over there, because I could definitely get another pass. At least another pass, I think, if I rip up some of that ground. Any land I could take and rip up, great field space, more money I can make. There's quite a bit of grass in between the fence there and the field. Just have to find out where the property line is. One more pass here. Call it a day. Call it a day. This is a medium-sized planter, so can knock out a decent amount of ground pretty fast, especially at 9 miles an hour. Some of the rocks I missed. Alrighty, let's see here. So yeah, this will need rolling next. But expected yield. Suppose the yield will go up after I roll it too, so. Well, thanks for continuing watching this right now. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. This will be the end of the episode here. Probably next 2 episodes we'll be finishing up. Next episode will be probably mainly doing this field here, planting corn, and then after that we'll be switching the planter over for soybeans and finishing out our last 3 fields. So thanks for watching.